Move On in Shortland Street.
You said your name was Paul and that you're an accountant. You bought me some drinks, you took me home and you shagged me senseless.
Get some counselling, Mark, or else you'll just go on making yourself and every woman you're with miserable.
I'm not planning on being with anyone else. I'd like to resign.
May I ask why?
Personal reasons.
You were on a knife edge here for so long, one day brilliant, the next day miserable and mediocre. If you want to keep on doing medicine, you really got to sort yourself out.
I don't think you quite understand how I really need help today. Please.
What seems to be the problem?
Nothing major, just a bit of a relationship problem. Started interfering with my work, thought I'd better get sorted. I probably made it sound a little bit more urgent on the phone. I resigned from my job. They said I should think again, but everyone's a little bit fed up with me, so... But, yeah, I'll get another job, it's just... What if the same thing happens? Everywhere you go, there you are, right?
She's important to you, this girl that you're with.
Was. It's over. But, you know, big sea, many fish. Life goes on. It's good that I go, so that we can both move on. That's why I resigned, really. Fair's fair.
Fair on who?
Her. Better that I should go than make her leave.
She didn't want to go.
Well, I think she would have. I think she would have gone to get away from me. I couldn't stand seeing her like that. I couldn't stand how much.
How much what?
How much I'd hurt her.
A date? So what's this Anthony guy like?
If he picks up women in bars, not much chop if you ask me.
You said you liked him.
Until he asked you out and then you thought you would annoy your mother by accepting. Honestly.
It might be a good thing. Towns is getting on with their life.
Without one attempt to mend poor Mark's broken heart first?
Amanda to drive a stake through it.
You girls all think you have to be as tough as old boots. Out with the old, in with the new. Mark is a lovely young man, and I am not convinced that you still don't have feelings for him.
Mum, my feelings for Mark involve chainsaws and baseball bats.
What really happened between you two?
Call it irreconcilable differences. Like you and Dad.
You can't compare your father and I. We made it through 30 years, and don't think we didn't have our bad patches, but we worked at it. We both had to forgive each other at times. I mean, love is not enough. You have to be able to understand and make compromises.
Mum, enough. Mark is not your concern, I am. And if you can't support me over some prat who you think is prime meat in the marriage stakes, then I suggest you shut up and stay out of it.
Okay, Tanya.
What about dinner?
I hope that you have a very pleasant evening.
Mum, just leave her. Call her later. Anyway, she needed telling.
I wonder if you should tell her the truth about Mark.
Oh, the fewer people who know about how stupid I was, the better.
Well, I think that this date is a brilliant idea, and hey, the girl better start thinking about what she's going to wear.
Yeah, you go get ready to have some fun.
Fun.
So you said that you hurt your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, well, it tends to happen in a breakup, doesn't it? People get a little bit hurt. But, like I said, you know, it's time to move on.
How did you hurt her?
Not physically, just the usual.
You hurt her. It suggests that you feel that you did something wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I cheated on her, guilty as charged. What can I say? I'm an idiot.
Perhaps you could tell me why you cheated on her.
Usual reasons.
Sex.
I guess.
So you weren't having satisfactory sex with your girlfriend?
Wasn't that?
So what was it about this other woman that made you cheat?
What other woman?
The woman that you cheated on your girlfriend with? Or was it a man?
No.
Are you struggling to work out who it is that you prefer to sleep with, men or women?
No. No struggle there.
So what made this woman attractive to you?
There's more than one.
2? More? 3, 4, half a dozen?
I wasn't counting.
More than a dozen? 2 dozen? More?
I don't know. More than 50, less than 100. Happy?
You look gorgeous.
Nice. Understated, but sexy.
I don't want to look sexy. This is my oldest stuff. It's like lavender sachets.
Do you want to go on this date or not?
Yes. I just don't want him hot under the collar. I want him to bore me rigid about his pharmaceutical rep job and eat.
I'm sensing ambivalence.
Is he a nice guy? I don't know. He's alright, I guess.
Well, good. Hey, he'll be a happy boy when he sees you in that.
You look great, really. Well, I don't want to look great.
Kids these days.
Sometimes I'd hook up in the morning before my shift started. You know, husband leaves, I arrive. Sometimes during my lunch break, sometimes after hours, middle of the night.
So you get up and leave during the night?
Yeah, go to a bar, pick up, be home within an hour.
How did you cover this pattern of behaviour?
People believe what they want to believe. You just let them.
Sounds like you've become an accomplished liar.
It's not rocket science.
And you had the internet to help you find these women?
So many women out there wanting no-string sex. You've got your pick.
On top of this, you've got your work, your relationship, normal socialising.
Yeah, well, it's a bit tired sometimes.
Did all this frantic activity affect other aspects of your life?
Well, you learn to cope. Power naps.
Work was going well?
It was okay. Boss was at me a bit.
Because
I suppose I lost a little bit of focus sometimes.
what about career goals? Did you ever think about stopping your sexual activity? Giving yourself a break?
Sometimes.
Your work, your career and your relationship were all suffering, but you didn't stop.
I didn't want to.
All this effort. What do you think it's all about?
Sex.